Hello there and welcome to Softly Listening. Thank you for joining me. Over these past few weeks and few months we've been talking a lot about happiness, and sometimes that happiness thing or that term seems a long way from us, especially in the day-to-day grind of life. So we need those places we can go where we can rebuild our centre, where we can come back into the centre of our being and calm ourselves down and get the broader picture. For me, one of those places is this beautiful river that you can probably see behind me. Today happens to be quite chilly, but an absolutely perfect day on the river. It's just like a mirror. And it is a mirror. It's a mirror of the sky. It's a mirror of the landscape around it. It's a mirror. And often what is going on within us is a mirror of what is going on outside of us. And so it's sometimes quite hard to keep perspective and keep balance and keep in the harmony and the flow without buying into the stress. There's this lovely magic way where you cannot buy into the stress, and it is about being in the world but not of the world. If you think of yourself as just a beautiful vibration on the planet, and this vibration is always in movement, is always in shift, is always moving through form, into form and out of form, then it will get much easier for you to realize that everything eventually flows by and moves on to the next stage. Happiness is something that some of us are naturally gifted with happiness because of our temperaments or when we were born or how our planets were lined up when we were born. Others have possibly learned habits of unhappiness, which comes up through family, through circumstances, through all the things in your life that influence you and guide you. And once we kick into the habit of unhappiness, it takes a little bit more consciousness to go, how did I get here? I'd really like to get back to that happy person I came into the world to be. And one of the most important components of that is to get well. Really well. Because your mind and your body, your beautiful body temple, cannot start to really get happy till it starts to feel well. And wellness is attached to eating well. Getting some regular exercise, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes a day around the block, it's about beginning. You can sit in the chair and think about walking around the block, but the only way your body is really going to feel the benefits of walking around the block is if you get out of the chair. Find that beautiful place it is you want to walk or ride or swim or do yoga or whatever it is you do, because there'll be something in your nature that you've always done well. And it doesn't matter what that thing is that you've done well. Wellness, when we talk about wellness, is a broader term. Are you well in your body? Are you well in your approach to life? Are you well in the relationships of your life? Are you well in your relationship to your work? All of these areas are areas that may need to transcend or to change. And we do that by one small change at a time. My place to walk is by this river. As soon as I walk by this river, everything within me falls back into alignment, back into perspective. And from there, through that quiet, gentle transcendence within myself, all my new ideas, all my new thoughts, all my new inspiration just bubbles up to the surface. Take a moment and think about where you can approach your wellness. Can you eat differently? Can you eat lighter? Can you eat more nourishing foods that come from the earth? Think about that, because your heart and your brain require the nutrition to get well. It's the place to begin. So let's talk again really soon, and I hope you find your beautiful walk today. Bye for now.